could be sponsored by Bubbly anytime. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kai Marcelizi and I have an editing tip for you today. You know, when you're editing videos and your vocals are like just too dry, so you put music on top of it or on the bottom, whichever editing software you use, but then you can hear yourself and then you lower the volume and this still happens. We still can't hear you quite enough just because the music and your vocals are just too muddied up. So today we're gonna jump into Premiere Pro and I'm gonna show you a tip where you can fix this. And I've seen a lot of new creators still doing this a lot. And once I learned this, it just elevated my video editing game to the top, either for commercial purposes or even just personal. So let's jump into Premiere Pro. All right, guys, welcome to my editing bay. And I want to say thank you for Journal Undone for doing a video on this. That was crisp. What you want to do first is, of course, find a video of a random guy on the internet that you can test with. And this is what you're trying to fix. All right. And I'm sure you guys were able to come here, come and, lower your gain. You can lower, you can normalize it. However, you usually work with your audio. Let's say I lower it to like -10 and it's pretty low. And this is still, it's still pretty low. I can even, just go in here and bump up. Let me do this. I can bump up the gain on this audio, and as you guys can see, let me bump up by 8, and you guys can see.
If you have a camera you don't even know how to use, you don't even know where to start, I want to show.
It's still very muddied up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's backtrack that. First thing, I like to trim the audio in the bottom and select the audio right below your video and come to your effects panel. However you can get to your effects panel is search for simple parametric EQ. Okay, and what you're gonna do is come to your center and you're gonna set that to 1250. That's just a good audio frequency so that it creates separation between your voice and the frequency in music. I'm not an audio tech, so excuse me if I'm butchering this side, but that's kind of how I understand it goes. It happens. All right, and we're gonna change our EQ to 4, kind of just to narrow down that hone on that frequency specifically. And we're gonna bring your boost by -18. That means anything within that frequency is gonna be brought down to -18. So once you do that, this is what you hear. Let me see. Of course, this gain is still very low, so let's just boost it by 18 is too much. Let's do it by 12 or 13. Yeah, 13 is good, just because it's way too.
Channel. If you have a camera you don't even know how to use, you don't even know where to start, I want to show you those small.
Of course, obviously you can hear it better, and let me lower this gain of the song by maybe -5.
Your channel. If you have a camera you don't even know how to use, you don't even know where to start, I want to show you those small things.
Big difference, right? Huge difference. One thing that I can do to spicy this up, especially if you're gonna transition, if you're doing commercial work from an area that you have non-vocals, 2 vocals. One thing that I always do is I come to my audio transitions and I just do a constant power, a constant gain, and I just put that in the middle, and it just creates that smooth transition, and it looks like this.
Start your channel. If you have a camera you don't even know how to use, you don't even know where to start, I want to show you those small things.
Yep, much better. And that's what I do. So you can basically still hear my vocals in this sense. Still, you can feel the bass of the music going on. So it just brings it down and creates that separation. And that's the quick tip for you. Again, if you like this video and if you like this tip, make sure you drop a like and you drop a subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next videos and see you around. Whew. Bubbly, hit me up.